Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad life. She fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like, yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the funness, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watch watching them gain big profits while I'm still in my same big profit. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, big profit. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, big profit. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, big profit.
That TTG money gang,
big profit.
We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Happy Labor Day to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name's Michael Edward Parnati. I go by Michael Edward, and I began my trading career over 17 years ago, my very first job out of college, working for T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, where I had to first go through an educational training program before the fund let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but it was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward on the trading group. And along with my team of 9 other professional trading moderators and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of traders from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here at True Trading Group, folks. And for those of you that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines professional university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading, day trading, swing trading, even long-term investing. There is literally something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. Now, at TTG, we take that university and professional level of curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year. They give you more information, they help you make better decisions, and they increase your chances of success. These tools include Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and Squawk, which also includes congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. It also is going to include insider trading to track insider trades by management. You're going to get a simulator from ETNA that lets you trade with fake money but real-time data so you can practice. It's the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. The TradingView premium charting software is included with real-time tick-for-tick data provided by Quote Media. You get unusual options activity, options flow, short data, the trade ideas scanner. Honestly, so much more, too many for me to list here right now. But as a member of True Trading Group, yes, you get our courses, yes, you get our trade alerts, but you also get all of these things. We set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of being successful at one affordable price for the entire year. Now, you also get access to our members. We call it TTG Fam, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you're ever going to find. Not to mention all the real-time trade alerts from the moderators and I, cumulative win rate of just around 80% on all of our executions now going on the last 3 years. And of course, for those of you with busy schedules and working full-time jobs, all these tools, resources, alerts, everything is accessible on our mobile apps that are designed to keep you connected no matter how busy you are, no matter what you are doing. If you have a cell phone or a tablet and you can listen to music during the day, then you can listen in on the analysis and the trade alerts and receive real-time push notifications when our moderators enter. And so if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, folks, you've all come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, totally for free, where myself, other TTG Pro trading mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas that can help you all become better traders. So if you have not yet done so, make sure you smash that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Make sure that you never miss out on any of these live streams. I've got an incredible live stream in store for you here tonight. In case you missed it, is going to win $1,000 today on this live stream. It's going to be a fantastic Labor Day for you. But all of you are going to be armed with the education, the game plan, and the resources to have the best chance of making money this week. So pay very close attention, because in a minute, I'm going to be giving you the first of 2 code words, with the second code word coming towards the middle of this live stream. At the end of the stream, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker that is called the Wheel of Names. We're going to spin the wheel live, and if your name is called, you will have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that we provide at the bottom of the screen. You must give me both of the code words in order to claim the $1,000. If you don't answer within the allotted 2 minutes, or you don't know the 2 code words, we must spin again until we get a winner. So pay very close attention. You're going to need both code words. Before I get started, I do want to thank our partners at Benzinga. Now, for those of you that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet they still fully endorse the True Trading Group platform. Is a massive added value for Benzinga's members and for their community. So we're grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth well over $1,400 a year if you went to Benzinga directly on your own. It is included with your membership when you guys join True Trading Group. So folks, if you're here from Benzinga, you are all in the right place. First code word, get ready, write it down, get out a pen, get out a piece of paper, write this down. You're going to need to know both code words if your name is called. The first code word is, maybe not too much of a surprise, it's labor. Labor is the first code word of the giveaway. Labor. And the second code word is not day. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I got you. I got a lot of you. A lot of you maybe thought the second code word was day. It's not. It's not going to be that simple this time. First code word's labor. Second code word is not day. So don't get ahead. I want to welcome. We got a bunch of our friends from the Stockmaster app that are tuning in and joining us right now. If you're joining us from the Stockmaster app, do not go anywhere. You guys are all in the right place. You're in for a treat. We're talking about how we're making money this week. It's a short week. You got to make it count. September is going to be a huge month. Tons of volatility, more CPI data, a Fed meeting. Markets have been rallying over the last couple of months. We had the pullback in August, but now we're coming into September. How are we going to make money this week? I'm going to give you guys my top trade ideas. So welcome everyone from the Stockmaster app. Don't go anywhere. You guys are in for one hell of a treat. And I'm giving away $1,000 on this live stream. So sit tight, hang out, enjoy the show. Now, I hope you all are having a fantastic Labor Day. I hope everybody's nice and relaxed. Hope everybody's ready to get some good rest for Tuesday and ready to get down to business tomorrow. Because we are entering what will be, in my opinion, one of the most volatile months that we have encountered all year. And I say that because based on history, September is typically a month where in a normal stock market environment, the market actually goes down. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you are well aware that this market for the last several years is anything but normal. And that despite some people's wishes, there is not really or at all any clear sign to a return to normalcy anytime soon. Now, what I mean by that is that normally stock, if you've been trading for longer than the COVID kind of wave, then you know that statement is truer than true can be. You're not seeing these type of giant swings up and giant swings down, and it's usually at a much slower pace, and it's usually not this frequent. There's always opportunity in the stock market, right? Always has been, always will be. But prior to COVID, these opportunities were not as abundant and they were not as fast paced. So far, every month for the past couple had a historical up or down trend has been greatly exaggerated. You go back to last year. Last year, September was an exaggerated trend to the downside. Look at July this year. July is typically the best month for the stock market. Look at what happened in July this year. The market's exploded in July. So over the last couple of months, whenever there's a clear trend, historically, the market has followed that trend, but it has exaggerated it tenfold. We might see more of that going into the final few months or the final quarter of this year. If there is a month when something is going to go to the upside, or if it does move to the downside, it's done it in an exaggerated manner, and same goes for either direction. Now, when you come into September, the question everybody has is, well, will September follow that historic trend? Or is it going to surprise the hell out of people and actually move hard to the upside and do the exact opposite of what history tells us? We've not really had a 30-day period where we have seen steady, predictable, normal stock market action. The volatility has been through the roof. Now, September, as I said, is usually a month where the markets pull in. It's historically the weakest. And when I say weak, I'm not talking about like weak in terms of interest or volume. I'm talking about actually price action. Now, and for those that don't know, you tend to make money faster and you tend to make more of it when the market is volatile to the downside. And that's because markets move to the downside faster than they move to the upside. So you get rewarded much quicker in a much shorter period of time. You can make a lot more money in a much shorter period of time when the markets do go to the downside. And for all those out here that are saying, well, I don't really care, Mike, because I don't have 25K in an account. I can't short anything. You're right. You can't short. if you don't have a margin account. And you can't day trade if you have a margin account with less than 25K in it. But you can always buy put options without having 25K in an account or being above the PDT rule in a margin account without any special requirements. You got $200 in an account? Fantastic. Make sure it's a cash account. Buy put options, buy call options. We're going to teach you guys how to do it. You don't know what put options are, how they work. Don't worry about it. We'll teach you all of that. That's basic options trading, just basic going long calls, long puts, betting on markets going to the upside or betting on markets going to the downside. You can make money to the downside without having to go short. You can 25K margin in your account. You can make money to the downside with just a $200 account, okay, and be able to trade options and do so. We'll teach you guys how to do that. Now, if you do have 25K in your trading account and you want to go short, go ahead. Most certainly can. Obviously, I do, right? The point I'm making is that no matter how much money you have options, and no pun intended, you have options like you have choices. So what I want to express here is that you are going into traditionally weakest month of the year, meaning historically, market goes down in September. And because of volatility, the move could be exaggerated and we could get a surprise, even a move to the upside being exaggerated because everybody expects the market to go to the downside. That's why I'm so excited for this month, because it's the true curveball. I don't believe for 1 second this is going to be a slow, predictable month. I really don't, especially with the Fed meeting and a CPI print smacked right in the middle of the month. And especially when you're thinking about this, within less than 10 days, actually, you're getting the CPI data. On the 13th is your CPI data. Then 7 days later on the 20th, we're going to find out what the Fed's going to do. Is the Fed done raising rates? Is there one more to go? Are they going to pause? Or are they just completely done? There's a lot of time here in between now and the CPI. And then there's a lot of time from the CPI to the Fed meeting. That's going to leave and result in a lot of time for speculation. The news, or maybe sell the rumor, or then buy the news. Like, depending on what that CPI number is going to really dictate how markets price Fed action on the 20th. Now, in my opinion, there's going to be great opportunities in both day trading and swing trading in the month of September. This will be a September to remember. And it's ironic a little bit that it's actually Labor Day, right? It's ironic that it's Labor Day because we just had all of the jobs data come out last week. And although the jobs market is softening, jobs market still remains strong overall. Did you know that over the past 20 years, the average unemployment rate is just over 5%? My friends, we're currently sitting at 3.8. So yes, we went from 3.5 to 3.8. Is that a big jump month over month? Yes, but you also saw the labor force participation go up, and that automatically is going to make it easier for the unemployment rate to go higher as the labor participation rate also goes higher. Prior to COVID and what some would consider the strongest economy that we've had, which was right before COVID. I mean, it's not really a debate that we had an incredibly strong economy going into COVID, which is that plus all the stimulus that we got is how we were able to weather the storm that was the COVID, economic shutdown. But let's go even more recently. Prior to COVID, forget about the last 20-year average. Go back to the last 4 years leading up to COVID, 2016, 17, 18, 19. Let's go through that time period. You know, the average unemployment rate during that time period was 4.1%. Did you also know the stock market was making new all-time highs during that time period, even though the unemployment rate was averaging 4.1% during those four years? And that was considered one of the strongest economic environments that we have seen. Hell, the markets were at all-time highs. So just so we're on the same page, it's not sustainable or healthy for the economy to have the unemployment rate at extremely low for extended periods of time, right? Like being at 3.5% unemployment for an extended period of time is actually not that healthy for the economy, to the contrary of what some might think. Like, oh, everyone has a job. Yeah, but when the unemployment rate is that low, it forces employers to have to really fight for employment, raise wages. That helps push inflation higher, and that's not what the Fed really wants to see. So to give you an idea, last month was over a 50-year low in the unemployment rate, 3.5. Over 50-year low. That's not normal. It's not sustainable. And honestly, the jobs market weakening is exactly why the stock market has moved up in the last couple of weeks, because the job market weakening is what the Fed is looking for. They want it to soften. They're looking for signs that the job market can weaken and soften without going into a recession so that they can pull off a soft landing. And so far, the data shows that we're nowhere near a recession. The data is what the data is. You can't really deny it. We aren't even at a normal unemployment rate, and we're still looking at GDP numbers that are over 2%. Never mind GDP being negative. GDP is still over 2%. So I'm surprised by it. If you asked me in January, Mike, do you think that by September we'd still be looking at over 2% GDP? I would have told you no. But here we are, and that's what the data is. So the chances are, if you're on this live stream right now, chances are you're employed. And if you're not, chances are you can find it. And maybe you quit your job because you've got enough money stashed away and you want to try standing on your own 2 feet. Maybe you want to try becoming a full-time trader. Maybe that's why you're on this live stream. Some of you may think that that's a pipe dream, but I'm telling you it's possible. Not because I'm just saying that it's possible. It's because members of True Trading Group are telling me that they've accomplished it. Members of True Trading Group are becoming better traders and they're making money. And you don't have to take my word for it. Let me ask members themselves, actually. Let's see what members have to say. Members, do me a favor, True Trading Group. And you are making money and you are becoming better traders because of TTG. Go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Type the number 1 if you're making money, if you guys are becoming better traders. And anyone that's not a member, again, pay very close attention to how many people you're going to see type the number 1 here inside of chat. All of these people that you're going to see type the number 1 are your peers. These are your friends, your coworkers. These are your family members. They've had all the same excuses that you've given accounts. They have full-time jobs. They've lost money in the markets before. They've had no experience. They've been scammed by some other group. But now they're telling you they're actually making money. How could that possibly be? Is it because they're smarter than you? I don't think so. Are they luckier than you? Certainly not. But this is what's possible. I mean, and honestly, I'm not surprised if you take a look at what we've been able to accomplish just in the month of August. You take a look at just some of my trades, over 100% gain on SEDG, okay, over 100% gain on SEDG put options. 47% gain on the small cap SVFD, 70% gain on UPST for put options. There was the ADTX small cap short squeeze, VFS small cap short squeeze for 32%, VSIG small cap short squeeze 25%, NVIDIA put option 60%, VFS again for 13%. Then I shorted VFS on this thing for a 46% gain to the downside, and then we capped it all off with another short squeeze UPTD for 77% on September 1st. So I welcomed the month of September with open arms with a massive trade on UPTD, 77%. But then you take a look at even some of the other moderators in True Trading Group, because the True Trading Group is not just me. There are 9 professional traders that are with you every single day. Take a look at some of these others. At the end of Apple call options for 128%, Carvana call options for 94%, Meta put options 98%, Starbucks puts 80%, FedEx 76%, Netflix, this is a swing trade, Netflix on puts 288% in the middle of August. 130% swing on Starbucks, 118% swing on UPS, 216% swing on Palo Alto. These are just a handful of some of the trades that the moderators in True Trading Group are executing in the month of August. Now you're going into the month of September, which is even more volatile, that has even more opportunity. August is supposed to be a slow month. It is the end of the summer. People go on vacation. Volume is usually lighter. September is when everybody's back. No hedge fund manager is sitting on their yacht or chilling in their beach house in the Hamptons, relaxing. They're all at their desks, eager to make money. And that is exactly why we are on this live stream, to talk about how we are going to make money, because that's what we're all eager to do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here on Labor Day. And a lot of these trades that I just told you about, guys, were done before lunchtime. Didn't require like constant babysitting. True Trading Group was built and created for people with busy schedules. If you think you can't do this because you've got a busy schedule or a full-time job, or you're waiting for the right time, you're going to be waiting forever, waiting for the right time. It's a false narrative that we tell ourselves when we are too afraid to act and when we are too afraid to do what is necessary to actually reach our goals. Let's call a spade a spade. They use the excuse, oh, I'm being conservative. No, you're not being conservative. You're being a coward is actually what it comes down to. And yet again, it could be another missed opportunity, something that you're going to look back on and say to yourself, next time. And it's going to be really sad when you wake up one day and you realize that next time never came, or perhaps next time came too late for you. You see, 80% of our members have full-time jobs. Don't believe me? Let's ask them again. Don't take my word for it. You shouldn't. Let's ask members. Members, do me a favor. If you're making money while working a full-time job, type the number 1 and tell me what you do for a living. Just type the number 1, tell me what you do. What's your occupation? What do you do for a living? What is your profession? Now, anyone that, this all sounds cool, but I got a busy schedule. Well, let's see. Pay attention to how many people comment in chat. See if you see someone that does what you do for a living. I'll read some of them to you. Janitor, electrician, software developer, boat mechanic, bakery owner, IT consultant, restaurant owner. I'd say these are pretty time-consuming jobs. Mobile notary, food and beverage, paramedic. I'd say paramedics are a pretty time-consuming job. Entrepreneur, senior director, Cisco operations manager, management analysis, realtor, whiskey brand owner, lawyer, restaurant owner, sales manager, football coach, bus driver, concrete manager, auto sales. I work 2 jobs. I'm a ship captain, nuclear procurement engineer. What's up, Kaivo? How are you? Ag mechanic, boutique owner, HVAC mechanic, student, law enforcement, family physician. I don't need to keep reading. You can continue to read some of the comments, right? See if you see someone that maybe does what you do for a living. Now, guys, we're going to go over a lot today on this live stream. I'm going over my predictions this month, what I think is going to happen in the month of September. I really stick my neck out there on these live streams. I don't just tell you what happened yesterday. I tell you what I think is going to happen going forward and where I'm going to make money. And I'm not going to be right all the time. I'm not going to be right all the time, but I'm right a hell of a lot more than I'm wrong. But before I do get started, I want to give a bit of history on why everybody had today off. A little history on Labor Day, because Labor Day is all about the democratization of opportunity, or for opportunities in the workplace, to recognizing the accomplishments and achievements of workers. It's a day to celebrate that there are assurances that every worker, regardless of background, has equal rights and equal opportunities, and that work is celebrated. Today, this is the day that we are celebrating, Labor Day. We go into work celebrating a day that is supposed to encourage and inspire opportunity in the workplace. Now, unfortunately, although a lot of you may be grateful for what you do for a living, some of you may love your job, and some of you obviously recognize that your job provides great opportunity, but there's also a lot of people that are forced to work a job or to participate in a workplace that is not offering or is not conducive to everybody else. And the sad truth is that no matter how many meetings you take, no matter how much ass kissing you do with your boss, no matter what projects you take on, no matter how available you make yourself, no matter how much time you sacrifice with your family, the sad truth is that a lot of you are 100% limited with where you are and with where you will be. That's the sad truth. And that's the irony of today. And instead of celebrating today for what it was intended for, which is the massive opportunities within your profession, instead we're celebrating a day off from what you know you have to do, instead of celebrating that which you want to do. Now let's draw a parallel here for a second, okay? Today you all have a smartphone. I would assume most of you, if not all of you, have a smartphone. You go to your app store, you have the ability to download Robinhood, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Interactive Brokers. You have the ability to create, manage, and interact and execute with a brokerage firm that's going to trade with you on your cell phone, anywhere, at any time. No longer do you have to go and meet with a stockbroker or sit on the phone with a stockbroker and talk about what your strategies are. It's not a requirement like it once was. Technology has put the power of opportunity in everybody's pocket. Like I said, you work a full-time job, you don't have time for anything. Think about how much time you spend watching TikTok or going on Facebook or scrolling on Instagram. Think about when you go to the bathroom and you sit there for 20 minutes just scrolling on social media. None of that matters when you could be doing something that actually does matter. Something that can help you make money. Something that could actually better your life for you and your family. You see, there always is time if you make time. You have time. You're just choosing to spend your time elsewhere. And shame on you if that is the case. Then don't complain about where you are, because you are using your time in a useless way. You just got to be honest. I'm not going to come on these live streams and tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I think you need to hear. I don't sugarcoat it. Love me for it, hate me for it. You're going to get straight the whole time that you're with me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Now, the stock market has become accessible to everybody. It's no longer a playground for the rich or the elite. With as little as a few dollars, anybody on here can start their journey building their own financial future. If you don't believe me, watch this. Everybody thinks you need like tens of thousands of dollars to get started. Members of True Trading Group, if you started TTG with less than, do me a favor and just comment in chat. How much money did you start with when you joined? Just type the dollar amount. What was in your account when you joined True Trading Group? If you started with less than $1,000. Now, again, people that are watching this live stream that are not members, pay attention to how many people that you're going to see here. Read what they're saying. I'll give you some of them. Chris, 500. David, 500. Matt, 300. 400. 400. Eric, 500. Rooster, 500. 500. 150. 500. 300. 300. 500. 500. 200. 5,000. 100. 800. 500. Right? You can keep reading them, right? 250. All right. I'm not going to keep going through and reading all of them. But these are people that started True Trading Group with that much money in their account. That's a small account. But now they're sitting here today telling you, hey, yeah, I'm making money. I'm becoming, guys, if they can do it, so can you. When Labor Day was first created in like 1882, I think it was, true story, I actually looked it up. The Labor Day movement had to adapt. They had to learn and evolve in the face of challenges, and there was the unions and everything else. They educated themselves about their rights. They educated themselves about the economy and about the political landscape. Okay? Today, the world of also requires continuous learning. You not only make informed decisions, but you empower yourself to navigate what is your new financial future. Listen, guys, the very essence of Labor Day is celebrating, or you're supposed to be celebrating, the value of hard work and the rewards that come with it. The problem is that most of you understand you need to do hard work, but don't really get a lot of reward from it. You work hard not to get ahead. Investing in the stock market is a way of ensuring, not guaranteeing, because we all know that the stock market does carry risk, but it's a way to ensure the potential of your money working for you. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about leveraging your efforts today so that you can be more successful tomorrow. You don't realize it yet, but I've been doing this for a very long time. I've seen all sorts of market environments. I've been doing this over 17 years. And I'm telling you that when the books are written and the dust settles, the people are going to look back on this time as have been the most opportunistic moment for people that wanted to diversify themselves and wanted to have their moment of financial success. And there's going to be groups. There's going to be, yet again, the group that regrets and the group that actually took advantage of it. A lot of people dipped their foot, but not as many stayed. And it's the one that have stayed. It's the ones that have learned how to do this the proper way, not just hodl for dear life, not just stonks only go up, mother of all gamma short squeeze, meme stock this. If you've actually taken the time to educate yourself, then you're going to look back and thank yourself that you did. If you're one of those people that was scammed by some other group or you lost on trade alerts, I understand. Not everybody in True Trading Group is killing it, but we leave no trader behind. We actually do Red to Green workshops for free every month for members that are struggling. They submit their questions, their topics to us. We hold live workshops covering these issues. I understand we can't have a 100% success rate, but that doesn't mean that we can't try. And we are all well aware of the reputation of this industry. Everyone's a guru. Everyone's got some secret recipe. I get it. It's the very reason why we created True Trading Group, was to empower the retail trader and give them they have been searching for the entire time. And no, that answer is not some special super top secret Wall Street indicator. The answer is a real chance. That's all the retail traders are looking for, is a real chance to give people that work a 9 to 5, trying to diversify, trying to do better for their family, trying to get ahead, giving them a real chance, because too many people are working to maintain, not to get ahead. And that's not the American dream. You're supposed to have opportunities to advance. That's the irony of today. And honestly, it's because that has been our business model, to try to just give retail traders a real chance. It's because that's our business model. We have a 78% retention rate, a 2.39% refund rate since 2017. And that's with a double your money back guarantee. I know the numbers, right? We offer a double your money back guarantee when you guys join True Trading Group. It's quite simple. You join TTG, okay? Our Labor Day sale right now is a 57% discount. The price is normally $2,212, but when you join tonight, $950. Okay, so you would join tonight for the whole year. You'd pay $950. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. Do those things. If you are unable to make $950 back membership, I'm going to give you back $1,900. I'm going to give you back double your money. That's how our double your money back guarantee works. If you can make back the membership fee at least one time, we'll give you back double, $1,900. That's how confident I am in the platform that we've created. I know I talk a big game on these live streams. Some of you may not like me for it, but I back it up with our own money. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm passionate about this. I see the results that members have. We have over 10,000 members. I got a big sample data set of what works and what doesn't. And I believe that what we have created works. And the members of True Trading Group that typed the number one before telling you that they're making money, they know that it works. We actually have to welcome Faustino. Faustino said, all right, I'm in. Faustino, welcome. All right, everybody just welcome Faustino. Okay. Faustino, we had, there's 20 spots left for our Labor Day sale. I'll get into that in a second, but yes, of course, I will. Okay. But even if you don't sign up to True Trading Group, what I need you to understand is that this is possible for you. The narrative of wanting to wait for the perfect time or you don't have time, you absolutely can. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. There is a way to do it, I assure you. Now, we have a lot to go over tonight, right? Someone's winning $1,000, so we got to get into that. And before we do, I really want to know, just this live stream that's not a member of True Trading Group. Do me a favor, if you're not a member, do me a favor and type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG if you guys are not a member. This is going to help me with the content that comes next. Explaining things in a manner that makes sense for you if you're not a member and you get the most out of this live stream. So go ahead and type TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Let me see how many people we have here. Vicente, what's up? Paris, welcome back. Dr. One, Villain, Robert, Montre, Kenry, Ray, Flip Flop, Con, Leslie, Summer Girl, Austin, Fred, Nelson, Roel, Keyford from Ghana. What's up? We actually have a couple of members in Ghana. Huma, Den. Go ahead, guys. Keep typing TTG for those of you that are not members. Get saved today, says TTG, but I asked 2 questions. Get saved today. I'm sorry, I didn't see your questions. CD Corrado, Paul, Felipe, Samuel, Johnny Gutierrez, welcome back, brother. Hope you're doing well. Telly, Tierra, fantastic. I'm not going to keep reading the names, but welcome. We have a lot of new faces that are joining us here today. Let me go over this real quick because Faustino just kind of jumped the gun a little bit. So Faustino just joined. But we've got our Labor Day sale. It's been running all weekend. It's over at midnight tonight, or 20 spots. We had 21. Faustino just took one. So 20 spots or midnight tonight, whatever happens first. So it's the last day for our Labor Day sale, and the price goes up at midnight or after 20 more people join, whichever comes first. But tonight, I'm going to do something a little bit different. If you didn't know, I'm giving away $1,000 on this live stream. I'm going to challenge each and every single one of you that is not a member of True Trading Group, and this is how I'm going to challenge you. I'm giving away $1,000 on this stream in just a short while. If you are somebody that registered for that giveaway, if you sign up for a membership before I actually do the giveaway, then if your name is called and you win the giveaway, I'm actually going to give you back $1,900. So let's see who's on here that is serious about improving their situation. There's those that are just on this live stream looking for a free handout. So let me say that again. This means if you roll the dice, you sign up for a membership, which is $950, before I do this $1,000 giveaway, if your name is called, I'm not just going to give you $1,000. I'm just going to give you back $1,900 as if it was a double your money back guarantee. Because if you join for $950 and you win $1,000, technically you'd be net up $50, right? Well, no. Now I'm going to give you back, essentially giving you a free membership, and you're winning the $1,000. That's what I'm going to do, because that's going to show me that if you join before the giveaway actually happens, it shows me you're serious versus someone that's just on this live stream, just hoping to see if they win $1,000 and they're going to go about their merry way. I don't want people looking for handouts. I want people that are determined and motivated to make this work, because if you are determined and motivated to make this work, 9 of the professional traders and the over 10,000 members of True Trading Group will be there with you by your side every single step of the way. But if you're a freeloader, there's plenty of other Discord groups out there that will be perfect for you. We are not a Discord group. So if you join before I do the giveaway, you got a few moments. That's what the offer I'm going to provide. Let's see who's serious. That's my challenge. That's my challenge to you. Holy crap. Steven didn't waste a single moment. Steven just joined. Guys, welcome Steven. Steven just joined. So now that means we're down to 19 spots. Okay, so everybody welcome Steven. 19 spots now remain. Okay, so let me go through and actually explain to you how you can join. I don't even know how Steven and Foster, I didn't even tell you guys how to join yet. This must not be your first live stream. Let me tell you guys how you can join. All right, because if you guys, I'm telling you, if you sign up right now before I do the giveaway and you win the giveaway, I'm not just giving you $1,000. I'm going to give you $1,900. So I'm going to give you basically a free membership and $1,000. You prove to me you're serious. I prove to you that we're serious. Fair? I think that's a fair deal. All right. This is a one-time payment of $950. Okay. So we've got 19 laptops available for the next 19 people. You get a free laptop when you join. Go to ttgoffer.com. Okay. Everything on that page is included for $950. The price is normally $2,212 for the year. 57% off is our Labor Day sale. Take advantage of it. $950 for the entire year. Go to ttgoffer.com. Everything you see on that page is included. No upsells, no additional costs, no hidden fee for anything that you see on that page. Use the coupon 121. You have to manually enter the coupon code. It's not going to do it for you. I'm giving you the coupon code because you're on this live stream. That's the Labor Day sale. TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop from $2,212 down to $950. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you see a little laptop icon, as long as you see the laptop, that's how you know you're getting one. I have 19 of them. They're free. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. Guys, I have members in 115 where you live. I will get you that free laptop. Our friend, I forgot the username, that said I'm here from Ghana. I will get you a laptop in Ghana. We actually have a couple of members in Ghana. Not many, but I think we have maybe like 3 or 4 members that are actually in Ghana. Make it number 5. You don't have to enter your address when you join. You're going to get a welcome email instead. The welcome email will have instructions how to claim your free laptop. So be on the lookout for the welcome email after you join. All right. Everything on the page is included. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management teams. If you went to Benzinga on your own, just that is going to cost you over $1,400 for the year. When you join True Trading Group, it's included. Quote Media's full book level 2. TradingView's premium charting software. TradingView's premium charting software is like $600 a year if you go to TradingView directly. You get a simulator from ETNA that lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, futures with fake money, but real-time data so you can practice courses. You get all of our AI tools. We have these like AI trading assistants that can help you identify chart patterns, give you news, sentiment, help you develop aggressive or conservative trading strategies. The Trade Ideas scanner is on our platform for you guys to use during the day and figure out what's the hottest stocks you should be focusing on. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans, dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. Guys, this is very expensive data that some of you may pay for already. It is included when you join TTG for the $950. You get a trading journal that tracks your trades for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular name. Workshops that we do each week, a video library with 600 hours of workshops in it. The watch lists every day that the moderators and I publish telling you exactly the stocks we're focused on with entry and exit prices, so you know where to focus your attention before. All of this is included when you join True Trading Group for just the $950. But there's only 19 of those spots left. So go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price will then drop all the way down to $950. See a laptop in the checkout cart? That means you're one of the 19 spots. Out, you're good to go. Be on the lookout for the welcome email. That's got the instructions how to claim your free laptop. And again, we cover shipping. Yes, we do ship to Haiti. Emmanuel Ognet says, do they ship to Haiti? Yes. But the laptop is important because I need it to trade. Emmanuel, I absolutely love that you are just saying that right now, because that's actually the entire reason why we stop laptops, because when people decide that they want to do this, I want to make sure you have a clean laptop, not something that, you know, if someone has like a 10-year-old laptop that has viruses, it freezes, it shuts down on them, black screen for no reason, right? Or in this case, if you need a laptop, if you don't have a laptop, it's our pleasure to give you one. It's free. We cover the shipping. Yes, we do ship to Haiti. Okay. So again, go to TT. Use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops all the way down to $950. Now, listen to me very carefully. If you fit into one of these three categories, if you are a current trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous annual member, as a courtesy, I am extending this offer to you until tonight. You must text us if you are one of this coupon code to work for you. We have to whitelist your email address. So if you are a previous trial, or previous member, send us a text message with your name and email to 786-505-4049. Again, that is 786-505-4049. When is the analysis starting? Coming up in just a moment, Damien. Is this real, Vicente? It is absolutely real, brother. It's absolutely real. Members of True Trading Group, Vicente wants to know if this is real. Yes, it's dead. It's totally real. 19 laptops available. And guys, don't forget, you got the double your money back guarantee. I stand behind the platform that we've created. If you can't make back $950 at least one time during your membership, after going through the courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you back double your money. That's $1,900. You can keep the laptop, by the way, and I'm going to still give you back $1,900. I'm giving away $1,000 on this live stream, every single one of you. If you are not a member and you want to join, if you join before I do the giveaway and you win, I'm going to give you $1,900, not just $1,000. So I'm going to basically cover your membership fee and give you the $1,000. I want to see who here is actually serious about this versus who's here just looking for a handout. I don't want those looking for handouts. I want people that are determined and motivated to make this work. Because if you're determined to make this work, I feel confident enough that we can is only 2.39% and our retention rate is 78%. Members, do me a favor and type the number 1 if you've been a member of True Trading Group for longer than a year, or if you're a lifetime member. Just type the number 1. and anybody else that's on here that's not a member, if you are on the fence, if you're unsure, ask yourself this one question before I get into the analysis for tonight. Why would this many people type the number 1? Why would this many people renew their membership or become a lifetime member of the community if they were not getting value for their money spent, if they were not having success, if they were not becoming better traders, and if they were not making money? Why would this many people renew their membership after their year is up? Why? Ask yourself that question. But that's why I can offer you double your money back, because the numbers are what the numbers are. 2.3. If the rate was 10 or 15%, I wouldn't be able to give you double your money back. We'd go to business. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then drop all the way down to $9.50. All right. I'm going to take a quick little sip of water, and then we're diving in. Whew, all right. All right, folks. Let's take things on over to the charts. Okay. Let's take things on over to the charts. All right. And first things first, we got to talk about the SPY. Right. We'll talk about the SPY. Then I'm going to go over some of my top trade ideas for the week. And right now, you're looking at a slight red start to the future session. We got to welcome Pothana. Pothana or Portana. 18 spots left now. Everybody welcome Pothana. Again, go to ttgoffer.com, guys. Use the code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop all the way down to the $9.50. 18 left. Tonight's the last night for this, guys. The price jumps at midnight tonight. Tonight is the end of our Labor Day sale. The price is normally $2,212. It is $9.50 for the next 18 people. You have any questions? Text us, 786-505-4049. You're going to talk to a real person. You talk to a real person. Any questions you have, we're fully transparent. We're an open book. Patana, welcome to the True Trading Group family. 18 spots left. Let's head things back on over now to the SPY. Elizabeth. We got to welcome Elizabeth. 17 spots now. Elizabeth, welcome. Is that Elizabeth with an S? Or is that just a typo, Joe? Elizabeth with an S. All right. Elizabeth, welcome. 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 17 spots now remain. So guys, again, when you go to ttgoffer.com, as long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you guys know you're getting one. All right. Okay. Let's head on over here. All right, let's talk about this because we had some really important data come out last week. Last week was all about jobs, right? The labor market last week showed us that it is softening, all right? For the first time really all year, the data tells us that the labor market is softening. That's exactly what the Fed wants to see. It's exactly what the stock market wants to see, because the labor market's softening, then the market feels they're done raising rates. And I got to be honest with you, I kind of think the Fed's done raising rates at this point. I think the only way the Fed raises rates in September is if the CPI number is drastically higher than expected. But if that CPI number comes in line with expectations or is under expectations, there is, in my opinion, a 0.01% chance that the Fed raises rates in September. And then I think there's probably a 10% chance they raise rates in November. But if the labor market is softening and if inflation does not give you an upside surprise, the Fed, in my opinion, is going to stop. And that's why the market has moved higher over the last 2 weeks, because over the last 2 weeks, we got that data. If you guys take a look at this, actually, really, it was over the last week. Over the last week, you got all that jobs data showing the labor market went higher. And some people that don't really understand why the markets are going up or why the markets go down, would say to themselves, well, wait a second, isn't that a bad thing? If the jobs data came in weaker than expected, you would anticipate or you would think that's going to make the stock market go down. Wrong. You've got to know what the markets care about. And right now, unemployment going from 3.5 to 3.8 doesn't scare the market. Now, if that trend continues and you go from 3.8 to 4.1 to 4.6 to 4.9 to 5.3, the market's going to start to go down. But that would mean you've gone into a recession. I do not anticipate the unemployment rate getting anywhere near 5, 6, 7. I do not think that's going to happen at all. Could you see the unemployment rate push into the mid fours? Yes. Is that something to panic about? No, because the unemployment rate over the last 20 years is just over 5% on average. You're still talking about a lower than average unemployment rate. The unemployment rate for 2016, 17, 18, and 19 was average. Not one of you would have considered 4.1 a high unemployment rate if I asked you in 2018 or 2019. Not one of you would have said that's a high unemployment rate. But now people get their, everyone gets all in a tizzy because we went from 3.5 to 3.8. It's still a very low number. That's why the markets have moved higher. It's because the chances of the Fed raising rates has now gone down. The chances of the Fed being done has now. So we have to pay very close attention to all the jobs data that we get, because if the jobs data softens but doesn't break, the markets go higher. And that CPI number on September 13th is going to have a lot to do with that. We got to welcome Rebecca, Jim, and Jamal. Rebecca, Jim, and Jamal. 14 spots left now. Rebecca, Jim, and Jamal. All right, so now we're down to 14. Guys, these spots are going quick. They're not going to last here, but tonight's the last night for the sale. So once we get under 10, these usually fly. They're not going to last. So again, go to TTG coupon code, TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops to $9.50. Let's go over to the charts. Let's talk about the SPY and tell you what I think we're going to see. I actually think the SPY is going to be range bound for the next week or two. But that's going to give us some great opportunities. We're going to welcome Joe. Joe just joined. 13 spots now remain. Guys, welcome Joe. Joe just joined the family, newest member of the group. All right, let's talk about some levels. There are 3 major levels I want you to draw on your chart. The first one is your major level of resistance. And that, my friend, is going to be right here around 59. All right, the previous pivot tops from the end of July. But it's not just the end of July that gives you that resistance. You go all the way back to 2022 and you see that massive resistance in February and then massive resistance again in March. That is a huge level of resistance for the SPY. So you better draw that line across on your screen. It's not a coincidence. That's where the markets pause at the end of July before experiencing that level. I think we stay underneath that level until we get a CPI number. So we're going to use that level as an area to be short against if the market gets into that zone before September 13th. I think that is way too big of a resistance level. That resistance level will only break with a fundamental catalyst, not just everyday technical trading. I think the market is in a place of just stay in that range until you get the CPI number. So draw that line across on your screen. The next line I want you to draw on your screen is your support level. Your support level is going to be down here around 445. Why 445? Draw this line across on your screen. Now let's talk about it. Well, let's go back. All right, let's look back here to June. There's resistance. Then let's back here to June. There's resistance. Then you had a gap up, and that gap up became support. And then you dropped into that level in the early days of August, and that became a support level. Then you broke underneath that area, and then it became resistance. You know what else also sits there? This dark blue line. That dark blue line on my screen, my friends, that dark blue line is the 50-day moving average. So I fully expect that level to be support if the market pulls back into that level over the next 1 to 2 weeks. Now, similar to the resistance level I just spoke about up top, 459, I don't expect that level to break until you get CPI. Now, similarly, I don't expect this support level down around 445. I don't expect that to break until you get your CPI number. So that leaves us with this beautiful trading range for the next week and a half. That's what it means. Now, there's another level that I want you to pay attention to. This is a kind of a lesser severe level of resistance. There's two levels of resistance I need you to focus on. The major one is the one I already drew. The second one, which is a more minor level, is around 453. Now, 453 is a level that we're going to be able to trade off of actually this week. We're going to trade off of this tomorrow. And this level is going to be high of the day from Thursday and Friday. But let's go back now further. Let me delete some of these other things. I don't want to confuse you guys. When you go back here and we go further to the left, you have this resistance here from August 2nd and August 4th. That resistance is also a gap entry. Okay. See that gap entry? You have this big gap down on the 2nd. Now, what happened on the 2nd? Guys, the 2nd is the day after that Fitch downgraded the US's credit rating. So that gap entry is a problem. If you get above that 453, you're into the gap. And once you're into the gap, your gap fill takes you up to around 456. There is, in my opinion, a very easy trade to be had. If the SPY gets over 453, 453.50, if you get over that level, I think there's an easy move to 456. Be long if you get above that 453 level. These are the three levels that I'm focusing on the SPY. Okay? These are the levels that we're going to be placing our trades off of. You know, right now, as we're coming into we start the futures session here today, and we are slightly in the red. All right? Futures are slightly in the red. All right? But let's go over some of the top trade ideas for the week. All right, we'll go over some top trade ideas for the week. And then don't forget, guys, we got the $1,000 giveaway coming up here also in just a few minutes. If I go through some of the top trade ideas on individual stocks, I'll give you guys that next code word, and then it is giveaway time. All right, stocks to focus on. I got a handful of them, all right? And they're pretty dominated. They're all technology stocks. So all tech related is my watch list coming into this week. First, we'll talk about the shorts. And I'm looking at Meta. I'm looking at Meta here, resistance off this 50-day moving average. See this dark blue line on my screen? Now, if the SPY does not get over 453, that's that little gap entry that we just went over. If we don't get over that and the market pulls back into the high 440s, you got to look for Meta to drop back underneath 290. And you look for Meta to get back into the mid 280s. And the resistance level that we're going to look for is this 50-day moving average. See this dark blue line? Look at this resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts over the last 2 weeks to get above the 50-day moving average, and resistance. Can't get above this area for the life of it. So you've had this relative weakness in Meta while the SPY has gotten above the 50-day moving average and the NASDAQ has gotten above the 50-day moving average. Meta still has not. So if we reject off that 453 on the SPY and the market pulls back, look for Meta to go lower. Look for Meta to drop down into the mid 280s, and that could be a beautiful loss above that 50-day moving average. Some nice resistance there around 301. You could be short, stops above 301. Look for us to pull back into the mid 280s. That's going to be Meta. Similar trade idea, similar concept. Microsoft. Microsoft has been relatively weak compared to the big mega cap tech names ever since they reported earnings back in July. Okay, ever since they reported earnings, you've been seeing this move to the downside. It's been relatively weak. And again, just like Meta, we are underneath that 50-day moving average. So what I'm looking for here is this resistance level around 332, 333, previous pivot top back there from the other week, and also that dark blue line, that 50-day moving average, acting as resistance there for Microsoft, looking for Microsoft to make a move down into the low 320s off of that level of resistance. Again, these are the stocks that you'll look to short if the SPY cannot get back above 453. Next up, again, we're staying on the short side. I'm giving you guys, then I'll give you long side. All right. Snowflake. I think that Snowflake also relatively weak compared to other areas of this market. And there is a beautiful level that we can look for resistance. Now, I want you to draw a line across like 161. Okay. Now, Snowflake, a little bit more of a volatile stock. Its resistance and support levels are a little bit wider. But you take a look at this 161 level. Well, let's take a look. Support there in early July, then support there in early August. You gapped under early August, and then you got resistance, and then you got again resistance. And look at Friday's high resistance, but look at just above us. Look just above us. What's happening? Look at these two lines. See this like purple line, and then you see this dark blue line. The purple line is the 100-day moving average. The dark blue is the 50-day, and the 50-day and the 100-day moving average are both lining up at 165. I think in the low 160s, you have a ceiling on Snowflake. And it pushes up into the low 160s. I'm looking for the stock to pull back off that area and go back into the mid 150s. I think you can catch a $6, $7, maybe $8 move to the downside on Snowflake off of a push into the low 160s. All right. That is Snowflake. Then the last short idea, and this one has just been getting the crap kicked out of it. I feel bad kind of beating a dead horse here, but if you guys are volatile, Roblox. Roblox is a lower level of volatility. The options are much cheaper. If you guys don't like fast movers, you've got a lot of weakness here in Roblox. Roblox, ever since they reported their numbers in early August, the stock's been getting crushed. It really didn't participate in the recent bounce that the markets, or the recent rally that the markets had over the last 1 to 2 weeks. It's really just been kind of floating to the, and I take a look at this level here around $29.50, and you guys can see pretty clearly. See how this was a level of support, right? See how that's a level of support, then you broke underneath it, and then that's exactly Friday's high. It's exactly Friday's high. So let's just look to see if we stay underneath that level. Let's look for Roblox to pull back down to like 27, right? And that's going to be a lower level of volatility trade. Meta, Microsoft, our volatility, Snowflake can be medium to high, Roblox, low volatility. So I'm going to give you guys some different varieties depending on your comfort level, volatility and risk-wise as traders. Now let's talk about the longs. There's a level on Netflix I need you to pay attention to, okay? Netflix has a huge resistance level in the low to mid 440s. Now, this is Netflix. Now, you will recall Netflix had the July, right? There's that gap down. That creates a gap entry. And ever since that gap down, we have found resistance at that area. And then on Friday, again, resistance at that area. If you come into the market tomorrow morning, and if the markets are red, and if Netflix is green, if you see that relative strength in Netflix early, watch for Netflix to break 445. If this is a trade that I would wait for the break. I wouldn't be long Netflix ahead of it. I'd wait for Netflix to break that level, then get long and let Netflix push into the gap and try to make a run up towards 457, 458, and so you could be looking at maybe a $10 or $12 move on Netflix if you break above this level. So again, I wouldn't be long before it, but watch those. If you break through that level, try to be long. Look for the push into the high 450s on Netflix. Keeping with the same industry, Roku. Now, I was looking at Roku for a short about a week and a half ago if it broke the 50-day moving average. The 50-day moving average never broke, okay? It never broke. So maybe that actually means that this turns out to be a pretty decent long. And based on the tail that you look at this reversal tail on Friday, this blue line, see this dark blue line? Tremendous strength at that dark blue line. See that support there at the 50-day moving average? Then you get this little reversal tail. Now with Roku, my level for the buy on Roku is if Roku clears like $83, $82.75, you clear that, look for Roku to push up towards 85.5. Now, lower volatility than Netflix, right? You might say, $12. Roku, we're talking maybe $2, but it's all relative. because you can get a $2 move on Roku only risking 25, 30, or 50 cents. You can get a $10 or $12 move on Netflix risking maybe $2 or $3, right? So it's all relative. And the options on Roku will be far cheaper than the options on Netflix. So 2 ideas there for the long. And then also, guys, NVIDIA. In NVIDIA, I feel like this stock wants to break over 500. And I want to be there. You've got this level here that I want to focus on around 480. 480 was this flat top resistance that you see here for NVIDIA, flat top resistance, flat top resistance. Then you see this huge candle resistance day again. Then you had the big gap up on earnings. Now, the gap up on earnings immediately surrendered that level, but then you pushed back above it immediately and then consolidated. I want to see, is this level now finally support? Because if that level engulfing green candle on NVIDIA tomorrow, you got to get long, in my opinion. So if you get a candle tomorrow that looks like this, I'm going to draw the candle for you. If you have a candle in NVIDIA tomorrow that looks like this, I am going to be long NVIDIA, looking for the break above 500 and look for NVIDIA to give you then a candle that looks something like this. Okay. So again, watch for NVIDIA, gives you an engulfing green candle tomorrow. That is a sign to try to be long and get through 500 and look for that stock to continue. But again, this is very specific price action. I'm saying if I see this, this is what I'm going to do. So we're going to watch that level. If you get that type of engulfing green candle, this little recovery candle, because you had that deep pullback on Friday, if you get a nice recovery day tomorrow, that's a name that you look for the breakthrough the 500 level. Okay, so again, if that's how we do this. Okay, if the stock does this, this is what I'm going to do. If the stock does that, this is what I'm going to do. So now you understand what I'm looking for and what's going to cause me to either get long certain stocks or get short certain stocks. You've got the resistance level and the support level on the SPY. So what we do now is, okay, well, if the SPY gets down to that support level that we talked about a few minutes ago, then we look for all those stocks that we just had written down for the long. If we get up to the top end of that resistance level that we just spoke about a few minutes ago, and the markets can't get through that resistance bound on those 2 levels on the SPY. So let's use that to our advantage. When the SPY gets to the top end of the range, we got to short stocks that are weak. When the market gets to the bottom end of that range, we're going to buy stocks that are strong. And that, my friends, is how I plan on making money this week. Second code word. This would be 4. Second code word. I gave you the first code word earlier on this live stream. It is now time for the second code word. You need both code word $1,000. Okay. The first code word I gave you was labor. The second code word is opportunities. Labor opportunities. That is the second code word. Okay. Again, I'm giving away $1,000 here on this live stream. The second code word is opportunities. All right. First code word was labor. Second one, opportunity. All right. So there you guys have it. Folks, in just a moment, I'm going to be doing the giveaway. Okay. I'm going to be doing the giveaway in just a few moments. I want to remind you the offer that I have provided to everyone on this live stream. If you join True Trading Group before I do this giveaway and your name is called and you win the giveaway, I'm not just going to give you $1,000. I'm going to give you the $1,000, but I'm also going to refund you your membership. Because if you join our membership before the giveaway, it shows me how serious you are about wanting to do this versus someone that maybe is just here looking for a handout. So it's not going to change your chances of winning or not. But if you do win, I'm going to give you not just $1,000, I'm going to give you $1,900. This way you get a free $1,000. That's my challenge to anyone that's here that's not a member yet. Tonight's the very last night for our Labor Day sale. There are 13 laptops remaining. btgoffer.com right now. Everything you see on that page is included for $950 for the entire year. There's no upsells, additional cost, or hidden fees for anything on that page. It's all included for the $950. If you have any questions, text us 786-505-4049. And again, don't forget, you guys have a double your money back guarantee. I personally don't think you need it, but you have a double your money back guarantee for peace of mind and to hold us accountable. We've only had to give a refund to 2.39%. We are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews. 70 members renew their membership or have gone on to become lifetime members. That's why I'm confident you're going to want to do the same. And the price you pay tonight is the price you pay for life. That's also important to know. So if you join, whenever you join True Trading Group, whatever the price is that you pay, you're grandfathering yourself in at that price. So let's say next year our membership is $2,400. It doesn't matter when it comes time for your renewal. If you would like to renew, you would only pay $950 to renew. You would not pay the $2,400. So you're grandfathering yourself in at the 57% discount. Go to ttgoffer.com as long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart. That is how you know you're getting one. The laptop is free. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. Again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right? All right, folks. It is giveaway time. Yes, it is. It is giveaway time. We got to welcome Sam, Randy, and Mike. Good job, guys. Sam, Randy, and Mike. We're down to just 10 now. Now we're down to just 10. 10 of these spots left. Now they're going to fly. All right, now these are going to fly. All right, 10 of them left. Now they're going to fly. These usually once we get under 10, they go pretty quickly. All right. So Sam, Randy, Mike, welcome. Oh, guys, it's giveaway time. Let's pull up the wheel of names. Let's get down to business. Here's what we're going to do. All right, here is the wheel of names. All right. Now, we are going to spin this wheel. Once we spin this wheel, you will have 2 minutes. You will have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that is at the bottom of the screen, 786-292-1606. Again, 786-292-1606. See that phone number at the bottom of the screen? If your name is called, you have to text that number and give us both code words. Good luck, folks. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Round and round we go. Who's it going to be? Nobody knows. Good luck, guys. Terry Lynn Longley. Terry Lynn Longley. Congratulations, Terry Lynn Longley. Congratulations. You have 2 minutes. Let me start my clock. You have 2 minutes, Terry Lynn Longley. The clock has started. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give us both code words. 786-292-1606. Terry Lynn Longley. I hope you are on this live stream. I hope you were paying attention. I would love to give you $1,000. Help me help you. You have 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Help me help you. Terry Lynn Longley. We are now 40 seconds into the 2-minute clock. Guys, don't go anywhere, because if Terry Lynn does not text us within the next minute and 10 seconds, we will spin the wheel again. Sundress Jones. Mike, do you recommend someone start buying stocks or options if I only have $200 to start? My suggestion would be to start trading options first. So whenever we have members that join True Trading Group with small accounts like $200, we start them off trading options. Options will be the best type of security for you to trade if you're starting off with just $200 in your account. Susie wants to know, does the year go to September 2024 or December 2023? Susie, good question. It's a full 365 days. So if you join today, you will be a member until September 4th of 2024. 4. It is a full 365-day membership. So if you join today, you have access to the entire platform, all of our courses, all of our tools, all of our alerts, all of our workshops, all the way until September of next year. We have 10 seconds left for Terry Lynn. This is not looking good. All right, folks. And there it is. 2 minutes. 2 minutes is up. We have no text message here from Terry Lynn, which means we are going to have to spin the wheel again. Here we go, guys. Lapman says, are people doing puts or calls mostly? Lapman, we do both, brother. We do both. We can be in calls one day and we can be in puts the next. We can be in calls 1 week and puts the next week. It really depends on what the market's doing. We trade them both. Steve Van Wagner. Steve Van Wagner. Congratulations, Steve Van Wagner. Clock starts now. Now you've got 2 minutes, Steve. 2 minutes. I love this. 2 people with the triple name, like the triple threat, right? The triple names. We got Terry Lynn Longley. Now we got Steve Van Wagner. Congratulations, Steve. But you have 2 minutes. Now 1 minute and 40 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give us both code words. If you do not give me these 2 code words within the 2 minute time frame, now 1 minute 30 seconds, the wheel again until we get a winner. Any questions from anybody on this live stream? If you guys have any questions for me while we wait for Steve, go ahead right now, type your questions in chat. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Like I saw a couple of people that were just commenting, a couple of people were asking questions. My pleasure to answer any questions that you have. Like Lapman was asking questions. You guys fire away. Can members chat on your platform during the weekends or is it closed on weekends? Wants to know Timmy. Members that are part of STR are able to participate and communicate over the weekend, on holidays, at 2 a.m, whatever it is. We do have after hours platform, after hours communicating, after hours workshops, after hours platform, conversation between members and moderators that are part of our STR program. It is available for people that are part of STR. We are now down to 35 seconds. Do you make more from large caps or small? Both. Steve got it. Steve just got it, guys. Steve just got it. Congratulations, Steve. Steve just got it. I don't make more on one than the other. It's all relative to your risk. My position size is much larger when I'm trading a large cap than when I'm trading a small cap, right? Just think about it. If I'm trading a stock that's $3 versus trading a stock that's $300, my position size is totally different, right? My position size is completely different, but as much money or more on a large cap, or I can make just as much or more on a small cap. Just depends on how much follow through I get on the trade. I've had monsters that were large caps. I've had monsters that were small caps. You don't make more or less on one versus the other once you understand. Yes, Moto Mojo says, Mike, have you broke 80? Yes, I shot a 79 a couple of weeks ago. My first time ever breaking 80. Yes, thank you for asking that. That made me happy. All right. So Steve, $1,000. You just won $1,000, Steve. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Congrats. But folks, that means that we are that much closer to the end of our Labor Day sale. So congratulations, Steve, on winning the $1,000. Folks, if you are, here comes Monica. There's Monica just joined. 9 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Monica. 9 spots left. So folks, here's the deal. If you are watching this live stream and you go to ttgoffer.com, as long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. See one, you're getting one. Once 9 more people sign up, the laptop's just not going to be visible and the price is going to go up. So it's one or the other, 9 spots or midnight tonight, whichever happens first. You have to manually use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops to $950. See a laptop, you're getting one. I cover the shipping. It's totally free. You don't have to enter your address. Look out for the welcome email after you join. The welcome email will have instructions how to claim your free laptop. All right. All right, folks. That concludes the educational part of our live stream. That concludes the analysis part and the trade ideas of how we're making money this week. So if you are not interested in the membership, you can sign off the live stream. For those of you that are interested in the membership, okay, stick around for 2 minutes. I'd be happy to show you the actual platform that is True Trading Group, so you guys can actually see what your $950 is going to get you. Right? Because it is an all-inclusive platform. There are no upsells for courses or tools. Now, we do have other things that you could pay for if you want. Like we do in-person meetups. We do these like 2-day intensive boot camps on the weekend. Like there are other things that you can pay for if you want. But all of our courses and all of our tools, they're all in. All right, so let me show you our platform. You got our chat room. Our chat room is where the mods and I share our screens. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions, giving our commentary. We're with you the whole day. We're not gone after 1 or 2 hours and you'll have to fend for yourself. Our moderators are with you all day, every day, from pre-market to close. You can also use our mobile app. The mobile app will let you be connected to chat, see the screen shared, receive the real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit trades. That's how so many of our members are able to benefit from this while working full-time jobs. You got 2 small private study groups with our mods to help speed up your learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro real-time news feed, which is live up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. Congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. Insider trading, so you can track trades that are being made by management members. Then you've got the trading, which is the most commonly used charting software by traders. It is included when you guys join True Trading Group. It's going to cost you $600 if you go to TradingView directly. Don't do that. Just join our platform. It's included. You can use the Trade Idea Scanner. It streams on our platform so you guys can see what are the hottest stocks during the day. Our simulator lets you practice trading with fake money, but real-time data. You can create your own custom scans with our proprietary scanner. You've got dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, all included when you guys join. You get a trading journal that tracks your trades, breaks it down to the numbers and statistics for you so you can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about most on social media. You get analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. So you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a name. Then you have our watch list. Every day the mods and I give you our watch list. Guys, these stocks, these entry points, these exit points, that's what we're looking at. This way you guys know what to focus on before the day starts. You're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off. I never understood that either, how that happens. Then you have all of our courses. Our courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. There are beginner courses, advanced courses, options, psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included in the 950. There are no upsells for courses. There's not, you don't join and all of a sudden there's these pro courses that are another $1,000. I'm not going to sell you half the solution. You guys get every single course when you guys join for the 950, but only if you're one of the next 9 people or midnight tonight, whichever happens first. You got a video library with over 600 hours of workshops. You can actually attend these workshops live once you become a full-time member. And then guide to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee is if you join tonight, you'll pay $950 for the year. At your own pace, on your own schedule, go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, and actually use the platform. Don't log on to our website 10 times all year and be like, I didn't make any money. Use the platform and do those things. If you are unable to make $950 back at least one time, that's the membership fee. If you can't even make that back at least one time, I will not just give you the $950 back. I will give you back double for wasting your time. I'll give you back $1,900. It's because I believe so strongly in the platform that we've created. I don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. Our refund rate's only 2.39%. 78% retention rate amongst members. 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,300 reviews. I joined 2 years, won't find a better group to join. The training and support from the mods is incredible. Alerts, 4 trades, 9 mods, tools and aids available. I'll never leave. Blue Snowfall, you have been an absolute pleasure, my friend, an absolute pleasure. Bruce Sear says, Mike doesn't give half of anything. He and the mods are 100% committed to profit. Amen to that. Amen to that. So there you have it, folks. You got 9 spots left. Hurry up and grab the Labor Day sale, $950, 57% off. Price goes up at midnight or once 9 people join. How do you know you're one of the 9? Simple. When you go to ttgoffer.com, is there a laptop in your checkout cart? Yes. Fantastic. There's one of them left. Check out. You're good to go. You don't have to enter your address at checkout. You're going to get a welcome email with instructions how to join. Okay? After you guys sign up. All right, folks? That's it, gang. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys feel better prepared to make some money this week. Take advantage of this offer. It is not going to be here tomorrow. If you have questions, don't hesitate to text us. 786-505-4049. My THC fam, you enjoy the rest of the holiday. For the rest of you, smash that like button. I enjoy your holiday too. But smash that like button, subscribe on your notifications. I'll see you all in chat. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take care.